Radio 94.1. I'm Rick Godey. Gene Jones is in the studio, and we're going to get an update on the Jerry Lee Lewis Remembrance Day, set to go March 18th, Union Museum of History and Art. That's a twofer on a Tuesday here at your home for Real Country, Q-94.1. Jerry Lee Lewis, what made Milwaukee famous has made a loser out of me. Gene, that wasn't your anthem, was it?
No. Maybe it was his.
No, maybe it was his, for
Yeah.
sure. Jerry Lee Lewis, Remembrance Day. Gene Jones in the studio. We just fired up the Facebook streams. I remember when you first, I don't know if you reached out to me or how this all got started back January, maybe late December. Why don't you take us back to the beginning of why is the Union Museum of History and Art going to have a Jerry Lee Lewis Remembrance Day on March 18th?
We are because Jerry Lee actually spent some time as a teenager in Union Parish. He was a student at the school in Linville and made quite an impact. He was new to the school. Nobody had known him before that. He shows up and he suddenly is real popular because he could play that piano in the gym there at the high school. And the kids just loved it. And they would all sneak off to the gym and listen to Jerry Lee bang on that upright piano, boogie woogie, and they loved it. So he got real popular.
All right, so you put out the call for folks who have gone to Linville that may have been his fellow students at the time or know of him or have stories about Jerry Lee to remember him in Union Parish at Linville. Have you gotten any response?
Oh yeah, quite a bit. Lots of musicians have stepped up and said they want to come over and join the jam session that we'll do that day, playing some Jerry Lee music that day. It should be a whole lot of fun.
All right, so what about classmates? Have any come forward?
Quite a few. The word is spreading pretty fast because people who were there at Linville, anybody who was a student at Linville, knew him at the time. No matter what grade they were in, they knew him.
How did the Lewis family get to Union Parish? As we're talking here with Gene Jones of the Union Museum of History and Art, it's always neat to trace a story.
Yeah, the best we can learn right now is that his dad needed work, and so the family moved over to Union Parish. I think the dad maybe was a carpenter, and so found work over there. So I think the whole family came is what I've heard. Yeah.
On the flyer, you have a picture of Jerry Lee, and he is the 8th grade vice president. He is seated between two others, the president, Larry Ellis, and the secretary, Edwina Pace.
That's right.
Is Jerry, I'm sorry, is Leroy still with us and Edwina? Do you know?
Not really sure.
Okay.
We've reached out, we've tried to do a little research and get the word out and try to track down folks.
So did you get this picture from the yearbook, I presume?
It is. It's right from the yearbook. A little fuzzy, but it's from the yearbook.
It's awesome, and I love these. I was in 8th grade, I too was the vice president, but I couldn't play the piano, nor did I have Jerry Lee's success. But you have these staged photographs, and this is a perfectly staged photograph.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
All right, so last time you were here, he was 16 years old at 8th grade. So have we found a little bit more about that?
Not really. I just have to deduce that he was a little behind in school, but hey, he made up for it later in life. So.
Oh, sure enough. No, he and then the other picture here is a picture of him with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls. So yeah, he was. I'm wondering how. Larry, I'd like to know Leroy, Elias. Is it Ellis or Elias? It's very small print.
I'm thinking it's Ellis.
Ellis. I wonder what he did to get president over Jerry Lee. That could be a story right there, right?
It really could. We need to find that guy. Yeah.
All right. So save the date, folks. It's going to be March 18th from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Union Museum of History and Art, 211 North Main in Farmerville. Give us a rundown of what folks can expect.
Okay, well, our hottest news, our latest and greatest news is that Jerry Lee's widow, Judith, has called us up and said that she would be there. We extended an invitation to her if she would like to come and be. It's a long trip. She lives up in northern Mississippi.
Nesbit, Mississippi,
Mississippi, yeah. But she was very kind, very, very kind, and said she would love to come.
Wow.
And so she will be there that day, and so we're really, really happy about that.
All right, so Judith will be there. I also notice on the the bill that you had the Reverend Gerald Lewis, spelt with a G, and Jerry Lee's cousin, they're going to do gospel songs.
That's right. He'll bring his keyboard and he will play for us.
And then other jam sessions, you have other artists stepping up. Is there room for more?
Absolutely, always. You know, it's a jam session.
As a jam session. So from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Union Museum of History and Art. What else can people do if, let's say, somebody watches this video down the road and said, you know what, my mother went to that school. How do they get in touch with you, and how do they get, you know?
Sure. Yeah, they can call us up 318-982-8020. They can find us on Facebook, and they can find our website. And just go there, call us up, send us an email, stop by. We would just love to see everybody who wants to come and just join the talk session and then the jam session.
All right, this sounds a really fun. It's unique. Union Museum of History and Art. I know you have other things going on. You told me you had something last Saturday. Give us an update on what's happening at the Union Museum.
Sure. Well, one of our big interest points there at the museum is Native American history. So we have a permanent exhibit of a very large, very nice collection of Native American artifacts, primarily from Union Parish, but also adjoining parishes as well.
Awesome. And then Black History Month, you have some events going on for that?
Absolutely. 22 African American churches in Union Parish have worked very hard, really since August, putting these displays together of their individual church histories. Really, really interesting stuff.
Awesome. Hours of operation, and how do you sustain yourself?
Donations. Yeah, we depend on the kindness of strangers.
Yes, Blanche Dubois.
Yes. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday in the afternoons, 1 to 5, and on Saturday, 11 to 1.
All right, so this is a great opportunity for folks to come and see the Union Museum of History and Art, 211 North Main in Farmerville. And so we discussed the present. We know the future in March. Is there anything else that's stirring up that you want to tease folks about, like maybe in May or other?
Well, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
What is it?
Oh, our Folk Life Day is
really?
May the 6th. Yes, it's an all-day affair on the grounds and adjoining streets there at the museum. It's a lot of fun and food and a lot of music all day long.
Awesome.
Folk style.
Well, you got it going on there, Gina, and I applaud you. And you know me, I'm here to help you promote that as well, because I think we can do some great partnerships with the Lincoln Parish Museum and all the museums that we have here in North Louisiana. But this one's special. Judith is coming in. Jerry Lee's, you going to give her a microphone, or are you just going to let her call the shots as she wants to call them?
We would love to hear her say anything she would like to say, share anything. She does say also that she will be bringing some artifacts to have in the museum, because we want to have a permanent remembrance of Jerry Lee. He only spent about 6 months in Union Parish, but he got his start performing here, because he was performing for those other kids.
Well, not only that, you touched on it too, and I had Doyle Jeter, the Northeast Louisiana Music Trail, is like Jerry Lee. Here he's in 8th grade, he's 16, he's playing by now, popular at Linville, but he got his start playing in the honky tonks in Monroe before. Am I right?
Right after he left, he and his sweetheart eloped and went to Monroe, and he started playing the clubs there.
Awesome. Gene Jones, thank you so much for all that you do. Let us know what else we can do to help you in all the great things that are happening in Union Parish.
Thank you.
All right, March 18th is the date, folks. Put it on your calendar, 1 to 3 in the afternoon. Should be a whole fun day. Well, rain or shine, right? It's going to be indoors.
Indoors.
Awesome. Back to the music here on the Q. We are your home for real country. We're Real Country Radio, Q-94.1. All right, so there you have it, folks. That's Gene Jones. Let me put up the poster one more time. It is Jerry Lee Lewis Remembrance Day at the Union Museum of History and Art from 1 to 3 p.m. And breaking news, Judith is going to be in the house.
She will.
She's going to spend the night, you think? I would think. No? That's a long drive.
There's family around here.
Okay.
There's a niece in Monroe, Tara Daniel. Wayne Farmer is a good friend there in Farmerville. And of course, Gerald is close by, and Schwartz. So, you know, there's lots of family around.
All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. You know what to do to help get the message out. Share as far and wide as you possibly can. Thank you for watching. And thank you, Gene Jones, for coming on by. We will stream you later.